Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. Today I am here to do my week 3 budget projection for the month of August 2022. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome, and for those that are not new, welcome back. Here on this channel we talk about anything related to finances from a personal perspective. And also I am supposed to be doing cozy chair conversations on Wednesday. I am trying to get that incorporated back into this channel because there are just times, when you just want to turn the camera on, sit in your cozy chair and just talk. And I do have some topics that I do like talking about from time to time, or actually I think about them and want to bring them to you as an audience. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to do the week 3 budget projection, Friday, August the 19th, 2022. I get paid every single Friday, therefore I do a projection of what I plan to do with my monies for the upcoming week. So that is what we're going to do today. So we're gonna dive right in. It's early, I have coffee here, and yeah, we're gonna just kind of keep it moving and get it going. All right, I am going to populate my week 3 budget projection sheet up on the screen so you can follow along with me and we can get going. All right. Week 3 budget projection, August the 19th, 2022. The first item up is the mortgage for $292. Then we have the HOA fee for $6.70, followed by the debt monies that I will be able to pay toward my mortgage, which you do see out by the side. I have principal payment for $278 this week. I do tend to go back and forth with this money because if you have been looking at other videos, you know that I do have 2 children that are in college, so I'm trying to debate, well, not trying to debate, I just go back and forth with putting money in their tuition account and also paying down my mortgage, because I definitely want to get this mortgage gone, but at the same time I do need to have funds available for them for tuition. And I call it a college tuition account. I am not necessarily paying directly or only toward the tuition. I'm also paying for other things that they may have come up, at school or in college, be it books, if they need more groceries, whatever it is. I just throw all the money over in there, and when they need it, I just pull it out of that account. It makes it easier. I do not want to have more categories than I need. I have enough categories going on in my life as it relates to trying to divide monies and keep them separate from each other. So yeah, just call it college tuition, and I throw all the money in that way. So yeah, but this week I have decided to pay my debt monies, which is extra monies that I have out of my paycheck each week toward my principal and my mortgage. Next we have the insurance coming in at $106. I have 2 separate car insurance policies. I am insuring 3 different vehicles, and there is 2 on one policy and 1 on the other. That's why I have them divided. They are actually also due at different times of the month, which you will see here, where I will be paying one this upcoming week. The next one is also the auto insurance for $59. Then we have life insurance coming in at $21, student loan for $100, college/gas, that's $25. And what we're doing here is, just to explain for those that are new, I was putting this money away in the college tuition account during the summer, or up until the last child got a car. So now The youngest child has a car, and what I am doing is every other week I am going to provide him with money for his gas for his vehicle, and on alternating weeks I am going to put that $25 in the college account. So that's why you have that little description there that denotes college and gas. So yes, I know I got a whole lot going on over here. That's why I write it down so I can keep it in order, because if I didn't, yes, money would be all over the place. I wouldn't know what's going on with what, and actually I would probably forget to make payments on certain things if I didn't write it down, because money is moving and shaking over here. It's going in all different sort of ways, because I typically take probably a good hour every Friday to just sit down and make sure monies are in certain accounts. Money I don't move to my savings account, money I move to investment accounts. Yes, so that's why I write it down. So what you're seeing here with the projection is only a portion of what I do with my monies on a weekly basis. All right, after the gas and college account, we have household expenses for $194. That is just cash that I pull out of my checking account, keep in my wallet for categories like food, blow money, eating out, hair supplies, school supplies. What I am going to do is I'm going to change some of those categories, because now I no longer need them. For example, the hair account, they're all pretty much, cutting and doing their own hair. So what was another one? I think I have a clothing account. I really don't need that, because they are pretty much kind of buying, they meaning my children, they all work during the summer, so they kind of get their own clothes here and there. So I really don't need that account. So a lot of these accounts I'm going to or a couple of these accounts I'm going to get rid of, or categories in my wallet, and kind of move that money somewhere else. But I think I'm going to do a video just strictly on the categories that I have in my wallet. There are several videos early on when I started this channel as it related to those categories, but I don't really talk about them a whole lot now because they didn't change much. But since they're changing, I think I'm going to do another video on my cash index card system in my wallet. All right, let's see. After that, we have the children's savings account for $28.50. That's money that goes directly into their account automatically every month. I don't do anything. It's just an auto draft from my account to their 3 accounts. Then I'm doing a minor Roth IRA for the youngest child, where I put $20 in a TD Ameritrade investment account every week. Once the money builds up, I go over there and put it in some stock. And last but not least, we have the cushion amount for $26. That is an amount I just leave in the account so that the account won't be left dry or empty, but from time to time that money does build up, and I'm able to do some things with it, purchase some things here and there. And a lot of times those are the items you see on my budget recap videos, where I'm saying those are monies that I didn't project here, but I did spend monies throughout the week, and that money does come out of that bills checking account. So that is how that money is built, in addition to overtime money that I get from my job. So the total for this week is $1,156.20. Now, I normally leave $1,320 in this account each week. So with that being said, since the total is less than the amount I leave in there, let's subtract. $1,320 minus $1,156.20 equals $163.80. And as you see, that number has a blue cloud around it because it has a relationship with that number below it. But just for now, the $163.80 is the amount that I will be putting away in the bills account on paper. So that's not what I'm really gonna do with it at the end of the day. It's just until we're done with all the calculations here. That's step one. Step two is to go back up through these expenses and put a PA beside any items that I will not be taking care of this week. You do see those listed there. I will not reiterate them. Then after that, I am going to go down to the third from the last line, and I'm going to add up all of those put away amounts. And that total is $525.70. And that is technically the amount that I need to also put away in the bill savings account, but we're doing that right here on paper for now. So those are funds that I'm not using right now. That's step two. Step three is to go back through the expenses and put a purple triangle next to any items that I will be taking care of this week. You do see all of those listed there. That means that that money will be actively used in some form of fashion this upcoming week. All right, so what I want to highlight this week is the insurance. One of the insurance policies I will be paying out of this week's pay. However, you see that I do set aside $59 out of this week's pay, but the total amount is $236 for that insurance policy. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to subtract that projected amount from the total amount of the bill. So let's look at that calculation that I do have there on the page. It's $236 minus $59 equals $177. That number gets a yellow line under it because it's also going to have a relationship with another number on the page, or total with the yellow line underneath. And as you can see, the description that I have there is to pull out of the bill's savings account, or that's what I'm doing right here on paper. So I will need to gather the rest of that insurance money from the bill savings account so that I can be able to pay that expense for the week. So now let's go down and deal with the next to the last line. Those two numbers that are in the clouds, those are two total amounts, remember, that I need to put away this week. So we're going to add those two together. That's the $525.70 plus the $163.80 equals $689.50. And that's why you see the note there. That's the total amount that I need to put away in the bill savings account. But we're doing that right here on paper. Now we can deal with those two numbers that have the yellow lines under them, which is that $689.50, and also the number back up top, which is the insurance amount for $177. Now we have two different actions that those two amounts need to take. The $689.50, I need to put it away because I'm not utilizing it technically this week. However, that $177 I need to pull out to help me satisfy the insurance payments. So with those two amounts being different, or needing to do two different actions, we're going to have to subtract those two amounts. So let's do that. Let's look at the very last line of the page. $689.50 minus the $177 equals $512.50. That number gets a full yellow box around it because, you guessed it, that is what I will be doing with my money this week. So at the end of the day, once I get through doing all the calculations, I will be putting away $512.50 in the bill's savings account to be utilized for other bills later on in the month or next month. But that is how I do my budget every single week, my budget projections. So if you're interested in this technique, then just leave me a message below. Also, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Also, leave me a comment below and let me know how you're doing with your monies this week. I know that there are times when we do overspend, when we underspend, but it's life, it's money, it's budget. That's why it's called personal finance. So this is all I have for this video. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.